We came in at 140% of plan. Some might say, well, maybe your plan was wrong. No, it was our most aggressive plan that we've had in years.
The ability to ask those thoughtful questions confidently played a big role in helping me grow my pipeline by almost $6 million.
And I think that now when the members come in to see us, we look at the whole picture right from the get-go. We don't focus on one thing.
I was over 125% in not only my growth, my lending and my deposits, but also all the key metrics that were looked at, from insurance to new account opening, product participation. And it's definitely as a result of belief was our core foundation.
The biggest roadblock for us in the early days was that you didn't hear the word sales in the organization. So sales was a bad 5-letter word because we were all about service, and that's how we had defined ourselves over the years.
When a member were to come in and look for a mortgage, we would strictly look to give them their mortgage. We wouldn't suggest and give them the benefits of dealing with Meridian. We would just say, okay, no problem, we'll set up your pre-authorized from another institution and leave it at that.
I mean, we did not have any sales management processes in place. There were no sales leadership disciplines in place. It was all reactionary. And if we're not selling those financial products and services to our members, then one of two things is happening. Either they're not getting the advice and the products that they need to have that happy life, or they're going somewhere else. I can't remember who at Fusion told us this, but they said, our facilitator is going to knock your socks off. And I thought, okay, well, let's wait and see. But the reality was yes.
As a result of the training, our member transactions have transformed. Our frontline staff, for example, are asking deeper questions. They're asking more meaningful questions. They're opening doors that they wouldn't have opened before.
I had a 25-year employee who I got to watch transform from a non-believer to a believer. She finally understood that this was in our members' best interest, that this was what they wanted, and that it wasn't a push.
I find that our branch managers are more we've built a partnership between, it's not just this person's my employee and they gotta bring me the results. They understand the challenges we're facing, and the coaching they're providing to us has detailed structure that addresses those particular challenges. And I'm really finding that by using that approach, we're getting the results we need, and we're feeling good about what we're doing. It's not just selling something to sell something, but there's rationale in what we are doing. It's do the right thing.
73 to 75% of our branches met or exceeded plan last year. And so that's pretty phenomenal. But I think the greatest piece that says we're on the right track is we've been able to do all of that, and our customer loyalty score has increased over the same time frame.
Members don't feel like they're being pressured, and we don't feel like we're pressuring them. And I think that's one of the best things about this consultative selling process is that we're always on the same level as the member, and that we know when we get to the point of offering a solution, it's not too early and it's not too late. It's just the right timing.
Service is part of our DNA. We will always be great at serving our members' needs, but now we've been able to place the appropriate level of focus around sales as something that we need to do for our members. And so we're going to really spend our time moving forward on giving our front line the tools, yes, but more the confidence to be able to engage in discussions, because we often heard from them that they didn't want to engage in a conversation because it might go too far. And then they might not know the answer, and then they'd feel stupid. And so we really spent our time in saying, no, you can have this conversation, you know what you're talking about. There isn't some mystical product feature that you're going to miss. Just have a good conversation about what your member needs, and that'll guide you in the right direction.